our life is filled up of all these little epic moments if we approach it in that way. If we approach life in the way that, we can massively move our life forward.
You've gotten great at divine working, but what about divine living? Welcome to the Divine Living Podcast. I'm your host, Gina DeVee. You're not alone in wanting more, and here at the Divine Living Podcast, you can expect to be part of conversations from women like us who unapologetically dream big and are obsessed with manifesting our most fabulous lives. The conversation starts now.
Today we're talking about you living your epic life. I mean, really, what could be more fantastic? What could be more exciting than actually living out your epic life? Now, I know that for most of us, we're just trying to figure out how we're going to answer all of our emails, make the money that we need to make, and somewhat try to look good in the process and, have enough energy to make it to date night. However, this is not your truth. And this is no way for you to be living. It's so damn boring, by the way. The power that's within you, the capability that you have, and the whole reason that you came to this planet in the first place is not to survive, go through the motions, be boring, and do same old, same old. And yet, depending on how old you are, we've gotten ourselves to this place where our lives are like these machines, and these routines are just life-sucking, and they're definitely epic life-sucking. So, in the spirit of you being the queen of your life and being in your full and glorious power this week, you have to remember that your truth is legendary and that the epic life is available for you. Now, I know that you've known this since you were a little girl. The girl that twirled and thought everything was possible and put a tutu on with every outfit and was all about the ballet recital. Okay, you might have been a tomboy or something less sparkly than me, but you know what I'm talking about. It's that sense of wonder that we just knew that we were going to be fabulous and have these fabulous lives. That's not just little girl dreaming. That is truth. That's what you had inside you before the truth got knocked out of you. So today I invite you to reclaim it. Today I invite you to get back into who you really are, into your big thinking, into being the woman who does whatever it takes to have no regrets. People talk about no regrets. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I have millions of them. Actually, I have a full decade of them, and they're called my 20s. And my regrets are far more in the category of everything I didn't do versus what I did. All you that were did your 20s and you regret what you did do, we'll have coffee, we'll talk, we'll compare notes. But I'm telling you, the regret of the unlived life, those years or decade that you can never get back, that's gutting and it's unnecessary. And we women, we don't have to live like that anymore. All this mentality of save your effing latte money, go buy 3 of them today and add some vanilla something in it. Life is for living. And I know that you know this inside. I know that you're bored with all of the natter and to-do stuff, because I know I am. When I look at what am I spending my time on this for? We got to get better at doing our lives, don't we? We got to get better at being the queen. We got to get better at thinking, who else can do this? Because all that stuff that's weighing you down and keeping you from your zone of genius and your visionary success and all the amazingness and the heart and the love that's inside of you, it's getting just disseminated by your to-do list, by your should list, by your this is what I have to do, and then maybe in the hopes of one day in the future having a great life. I say, boom, no. Today is the day for you to live in a way that you are going to live your epic life today. You're going to find something epic, and I challenge you right now. What would just make today epic? If your ultimate dream would be Vegas, J-Lo show, you front row dancer, hypothetically. That can be one day, but today, what would just be epic for you? I know for me, sometimes it's called take a nap. That's like epic, like feeling rested or getting your nails done or actually like from this very empowered place. Like, would it be epic for you to clean out your email inbox? You know how like purifying to the soul that is? Our life is filled up of all these little epic moments if we approach it in that way. If we approach life in the way that, we can like massively move our life forward. If your inbox has more than 5 emails in it, I'm going to challenge you that anything other than the top 5 are keeping you from living your epic life. Go in today, delete or forward. That's what I do at the end of every day. I never have more than 5 emails in my inbox. I've either deleted everything that needs done, I've calendared what needs to be done, or I have forwarded something to a team member. I don't let it bog me down. This process in and of itself has been life-changing. So some simple habit like that. And I want to challenge you, like you think about what that is for you right now. What would make your life epic today? Is it clearing out your inbox, clearing out your closet? Is it taking yourself out to a fabulous lunch? Is it saying no to something that you keep saying yes to? Is it creating the time and space for you to shut the computer down a little bit earlier tonight and do one of those things? Remember, it's called read a book. Like what is epic for you? Because what I know is that when women like us give us to ourselves, that's when we show up in our queenhood. That's when we connect with the divine. That's when we ask for guidance and we get it. And it's called a miracle is the result. Living your life where it's like, a miracle is a change in your perception. A miracle is being able to shift from a fear-based thought to a love-based reality. There's all kinds of epic. Now, I know that some of us, we want the TV show, the New York Times bestselling book, speak on stage, make the cajillions. Those are epic things that are fun. I've accomplished some of those, not all yet. Those are fabulous. And I'm about the journey and the destination. People say it's not about the destination. I say it is a lot about the destination. And it's also about the journey. So today is what you have. So if you're committed to that New York Times bestselling book, then something that might be epic for you today, start writing your book proposal. If today what would be epic for you is to call a sitter, get out of your yoga pants, put some makeup on and go out to dinner with your beloved or some friends, that gets to be what's epic for you. And as you start to say yes to living a more fabulous life, I often ask myself, whatever happened to fabulous? In this land of like plastic containers that I see people eating out of, like epic for some people is a cup with a saucer and not like a travel size mug of like a triple venti, quadruple vanilla, whatever. Sometimes just being epic is being a lady. And so you get to decide what that is for you. But I'm going to tell you this. It doesn't include same old, same old. It usually includes saying yes to something and saying no to something. Because from that space, you will develop the emotional musculature to get really strong in being clear about what do you desire? What is your truth? More importantly, what is possible? What are you capable of? What else can happen today, this week, and this year? It's really important that you get, because I messed this one up, so listen closely. There was a good 2 years that I really struggled in my business. And what happened was I faced a business challenge and it knocked me upside the head. And it put me in this habit and this pattern of just trying to keep up, of just trying to make payroll, pay the bills, get all this stuff done. And when I woke up and I started getting back to fabulous, I realized that I was playing not to lose versus playing to win. So I'm going to give you that 2-year shortcut. You're welcome. And you set yourself up to play to win today. Say yes to something, say no to something, because you have remembered your epic life, it's waiting for you today, this month, and this year.
Oh my goodness, how much did you love this conversation? Please go ahead and take a screenshot of this episode right now. And I want you to tag me on Instagram and share with me what your biggest takeaway was. I love being in conversation with you, hearing from you, DM me. And I really love getting what is the one big takeaway that you got from this episode. Let me know on Instagram.